Pursuing the Dream with Habitat for Humanity of Orange County.
I've been myself, in a very hard situation, single mom with 5 children, raising all by my own, and sleeping in a tiny living room, sleeping on the floor, and we, it looked like El Campo de Pancho Villa.
Prior to applying for a Habitat home, I was living in an apartment in Orange County with a roommate. I had been living in a 1-bedroom apartment with my daughter.
Since I shared a room with my mom, and then there was a roommate in the house, I didn't have any of just my space where I can just be by myself or something.
Every time my lease came up, it was going to be increased. And it was like, how high can I go to provide a home for us?
We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment in Dana Point, and we had 4 kids.
They were on a busy street. There was a rental area, so there was people coming and going all the time. They weren't allowed in the front yard. They didn't ride their bikes. They weren't allowed to be anywhere unsupervised.
We'd mostly just stay in our little backyard. Didn't really have any friends in the neighborhood. It was just us always together.
I was like a thinking, more that I move, more that I sing, but there is the helping hands. And I don't have a word to express the gratitude. Over to the past of the years, I'm still so grateful to them.
Building the Dream with Habitat for Humanity of Orange County.
It was like 9:30 in the night, and I opened the door and I see, I remember his name, Ronald, from the register. He has the cameras and a hammer in his hand, and he says, "Who's Irma Garcia?" I says, "Me." And he gave me the hammer like that. I say, "Yes."
We're finally going to have a home and not have to keep our kids in the backyard because the front yard's not safe. We're going to have a home.
I was excited. I was eager to get into it and start. A lot of energy, and just wanted to meet people and get in there and start building. And
I was jumping full of joy.
We were all working on each other's house and working together to make this happen for all these kids and ourselves, and it was an amazing experience.
We all are supportive, because we all feel as though we were given a gift. And so now we're going to take care of it.
Together as neighbors, pouring our foundations and putting up our walls, you build a sense of community.
we couldn't imagine ever owning a home.
Right.
That was not even, we were going to rent until who knows when. But we finally had a home. We had a home that, we can start investing in our time and our effort and making our own.
To go to work every weekend, but you don't feel tired, you feel happy because you're building your future there.
Living the Dream with Habitat for Humanity of Orange County.
I was making very little money, so, I was able to encourage my kids and help them out. And they're all graduate, they'll go to the military service, they go to college, and they get married, they have children by their own. And then I'm a living proof of what Habitat can do for families like me.
It really changed my life. It made me open up more to my friends and my family, and I'm happier.
Living in a Habitat home as opposed to struggling, just getting by every day, I feel so much more full of life. I still have the same job, I still have the same income, but I also see my daughter full of life. It's exciting for her to be here, and her quiet times and our holiday times have been wonderful.
I didn't get to play outside that much before, and now I'm constantly asking if I can play outside every day.
When they were little, all they wanted was a puppy. And forever, we kept saying, as soon as we have our own house, you guys can get a dog. As soon as we have our own house, you can get a dog. The first thing they asked for as soon as we got our keys is, when are we getting a dog? That Christmas, they got a puppy.
Coming here, it's given me like a better life.
They've gone to a good school. They've been a part of their community. They've played sports. They've been academic achievers. Our oldest daughter is a senior at UC Riverside. Our son is at home, but he's a freshman at Orange Coast College this year, and he's working part-time and coaching football for his old high school. And our two youngest daughters, are still at home and going to school.
It changes people's lives, it gives them the opportunity to have the best career, the best life, best everything basically.
Here, with having a mortgage, it's a set cost and it's lower for me than what I was paying, and it is affordable.
It's basically given the opportunity of the American dream to people who otherwise would probably not have that opportunity.
And so it makes you want to dream. I'm back to dreaming again. So, it was easy to say no before. No, we can't go on vacation. No, we can't get that extra little toy that you want. And now I can budget for stuff, we can do that. And so I'm anticipating, what do I want to do now in the future? Do I want to go back to school? I wasn't dreaming. I didn't realize how suffocated I was.
Just change our lives. Really just drastically change our lives to a whole new direction.
They would definitely not have had the experiences that they've had living in a Habitat home. They've grown up in a neighborhood where they are safe. They've had 11 years of friendship and bonding and sports and a sense of community, and being at the same school. If we were in a rental,
Good schools.
who knows where we'd be, hopping from apartment to apartment.
I feel a lot more relaxed. Even family members who know me, have said, gosh, you seem different, that. And I'm like, it's the house. The house has made such a big change for me.
And I'm super happy, and I feel like a queen in a castle.
Many people in Orange County can afford to purchase a home and it's not a problem, but many, many people cannot.
Habitat has provided us with a home for our kids.
I love Habitat. I love everything that they stand for. I love the principles behind the organization.
Being part of a Habitat family, I consider myself very proud to be one of them.
You are changing communities.